Hi, we're back. I was just not satisfied with the painting I did yesterday, so I'm trying it again. I changed the lighting from yesterday. I pulled the light further away from the tulips so we have softer light falling on them and not shining through the petals. So it has created a more simplified shadow pattern on the tulips themselves. And I'm hoping that will make a huge difference. Another change I made yesterday was I added perylene red to my palette because I was not happy with the shadow colors I was mixing for the orange red tulips. First stage, loosely drawn with some shadows on the tulips indicated. Block in complete. I've been working on the orange tulips and I'm feeling pretty good about them. I think they're reading pretty well. Some of the things that I'm doing with these tulips is I am staying away from indicating petals that are translucent. So if you look over at the still life over there, there is a little streak right here of translucent light, and I'm just going to ignore that for now so that I can keep my shadow pattern. So I'm going to work on the yellow flower next. Certain things I'm noticing over on the real tulip is the highlighted side is a very cool yellow. So there's two major petals that you can see right there. So the highlighted side, and then there's its shadow, and then the highlighted side of the next petal. Sometimes the easiest way to paint this is just to put in the shadow in the whole area and paint the highlighted part on top. So I'm going to pull this over. It's interesting to me, the shadow right here is warmer to me than the shadow of the whole tulip. So I think I'll come in with a little yellow ochre and try and warm that up. And it looks actually a little, must be some light bouncing off the table, a little even reddish down below. So add a little bit of red. And this is red definitely bouncing off the tulip next to it. Got that. Okay, so now let's come over the top with our highlights. Nice cool yellow here. Cad yellow light. Maybe even a little white, which will cool it down even more. I'm going to try and indicate that in one stroke. Not too shabby, so let's go for the next stroke. Okay. So I'm squinting because there is a light shape right here. A teeny light shape there. And a light shape here. Okay, and like I said before, I am going to kind of ignore the translucent part of the petals so I can maintain my value shapes. And there we are. Here's painting from Fresh Tulips number 2. I feel better about this one than yesterday, and I think not paying attention to the translucent petals, parts of the petals, and making sure that those shadows stayed intact was a good decision. Also, something else I wanted to point out is I kept looking at this painting, and usually you want your eye to move smoothly around the painting, and if you can see in the setup, my eye would come up and around, and then it would stop right here. So I went ahead and invented this leaf to go ahead and hopefully pull your eye back around again. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in class tomorrow.